The Aviator has long been known as one of the best towers to start off with in tower battles. It has a high DPS, does lots of splash damage, and only costs $850 to place down. So, in theory, it should be the best starting tower. But after a humiliating loss against the Mercenary last week, can the Aviator prove itself worthy? Let's find out in today's video. Hello and welcome. Today, we are going to find out whether or not the Aviator is worthy of being a starting tower. Unlike the comparison with Mercenary, I will be using the Aviator on a much better suited map, Western. Also, this entire video is going to be narrated past this point, that way I can speed up the footage and still tell you guys about the important stuff. Enjoy. Alright, here we are on attempt number 1. I actually wasn't even planning on showing this to you guys, but I really wanted to highlight my mistake. Time skip! Here you can see that I placed down a second Aviator at the front, when instead, I could have used the extra $850 to upgrade the level 2 Aviator to a level 3, and then a level 4, which probably would have taken out boss 2. Anyways, that was definitely a little embarrassing, so let's move on to my second, much more successful attempt. So here we are at attempt number 2. Just so that you guys know, this is the final attempt because at this point, I've just sort of given up on the Aviator, so let's hope that this turns out nicely. I know that you guys can't actually tell, but this time, I started off without placing down a farm, as well as putting the Okay, so now we have hidden detection, which means that hidden shouldn't be an issue at all, which is good, but I'm still a bit worried about the aviator's damage. You can see this boss 1, which was about to get through with 63 health, which I thought was cutting it a bit too close. So I decided to put an aviator in that little circle to get the boss to as low health as possible. On each pass, it looks like it does 11 damage or so, which means that the boss barely did much damage, which is nice. Bazinga! Now that we're at wave 15, things are starting to get a lot more difficult, and the 2 aviators at the front simply couldn't handle all the zombies. Thankfully, the farmers paid me pretty quickly, and I was able to get one to level 4. Uh-oh, here's boss 2. I honestly was very worried that I wouldn't kill it, but as you guys can tell by the video length, I thankfully was able to do so. Dang it! I did it again! I put down another aviator when I really should have saved up the money and just upgraded an existing one. Why is my brain so small? Thankfully, the aviators up at the front did enough damage for me to get the money required to get the second aviator at the back to level 4, which means that we're safe. For now. That farm upgrade just killed me! Because now, I won't have enough money to max out any aviators, which will effectively kill me, as you guys will see pretty soon. Boop. We died to hidden bosses. This was, of course, entirely my fault because I couldn't resist the urge to spam max level farms when I really should have been trying to get level 5 aviators. Before I go, I did a final test on Mustard again and I got to a 31 or 32, I can't really remember, but a boss 3 killed me. So, in the end, the aviator has just sort of lost its shine. The fact that it costs $15,000 to upgrade it, along with how non-versatile it is due to the attack pattern, means that the aviator is far outclassed by towers such as Mercenary. Anyways, I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the thumbs up. If you want to see more Roblox content from me, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. Don't forget to use code SHOTAS at redragonshop.com. Have a great day. Bye-bye!